Again, welcome. My name's Tammy. I'm the Fearless Mama. We're going to be sharing what we have been working on for the past few months. When you own a program, your life is kind of at the mercy of a programmer. I want to be very clear. I'm not a programmer. My son's not a programmer, but we have a programmer that we pay every single month, and that's actually how we maintain this membership. Okay, this opportunity. He had some things on his plate, and so we finally got him nailed down to getting this done. And so we're really, really excited. We're going to reveal the new website, the new 7-minute video. Rob's going to play that, okay? And I'm going to show you the new back office tonight, okay? It's a very, very simple system. If you want to complicate it, go ahead and complicate it. But I needed to have a system that was really easy, that would literally convert. Literally, if a person came to it and landed on the sales page and they said, "Wow, what is it?" I wanted it to literally explain that, right? So that's what we have now. So I just wanted to just say, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for coming. We know that your time is valuable. If you stay to the end, I have some bonuses. Now, I also had dropped a bonus in the paid group. If you're paying attention, the person that's brought the most people here tonight on this Zoom will get a $50 cash app from me. So make sure if you did personally invite anybody here, let me know how many people showed up for you, and I will send that money over to you after this Zoom. Is that fair? So just make sure you're checking everybody out and say, "Hey, did I bring such and such?" And that's what I do from time to time. So if you have anyone,
Right now. Get everyone on, guys.
yeah, everybody's like, "Oh
Message
shoot, I
people.
got to get this person on." Seriously, we
Yep.
do these Zooms so you can make money. I've literally closed sales on the phone. I've closed sales on the Zooms, and again, I've done this for 14 years, so I can do this in my sleep. I know not everybody can, so that's why we offer these bonuses. Okay. Julie is brand new. Welcome, Julie. She just joined me. Unfortunately, my other new guy couldn't make it tonight. So, anyway, Rob, if you want to go ahead and take over, are you ready? Are you ready to share the new site?
I'm ready for a lot of things. Yeah. Oh,
All
yeah.
right, awesome, awesome.
Um,
Okay,
this
so I'm
has
going
been
to have my
a,
son share the screen. And again, this is for the Get Fearless Freedom overview. We're relaunching it for year 7, and this has put millions of dollars in people's pockets. And I'm just telling you that we're one of those communities that likes to stay low. Like we don't flash cash, we don't promise ridiculous, um, I don't know, income claims you can't anyway, by the way. You can't say daily pay and all this kind of stuff. So I just want people to understand that I try to set the tone right away. So right here, right now, I'm glad you're here. Take it away, Rob.
yeah, that's good. Mom, can you hear me okay
I
with
can hear
the
you great.
audio and any
Mm,
no background noise or any of that?
no,
Okay.
you're perfect.
Awesome. Well, I am traveling, so when I'm on my beautiful MacBook I got that created the 7-minute video,
Yes.
that's one of those things. So, good to have everyone on. I absolutely love everyone of each one of you guys. And you may have not even known me, but I'm actually her son, and I have worked this business since 2019. Now, I quit my job though in 2017. So I'm 31 years old and I have not worked a job, a 9 to 5 job. That means an Uber, I consider. That means a Lyft driver, any of that. Any job you see, I have not worked that since 2017. That's how blessed I am to be a part of this freedom movement. So at 31, no debt, able to work from anywhere, and I'm actually able to plug into this system. Now, I put a lot of effort and love into their new relaunching, and as it rolls out, that is another thing. We are rolling out tweaks, changes, where fonts go, things like that. It's just happening in real time. But what our core is you're learning from us what our pure passion and love is. And when I saw my mom's love, I had to quit my 9 to 5 job because it was crazy when she created systems like this. So I'm going to share with you guys the 7-minute video. I'm going to go then into the presentation, and then we're going to dabble into like the new website, the back office, the changes that are coming, and just as it's rolling out and it's like catchy, they call it catchy or cachet. It all depends on your browser, and it's also because it's rolling out. So as it's rolling out and new design and UI changes and stuff like that. But the core is it's literally the best money system you could do, you could actually use because you have us, you have my mom and I, you have a wonderful callback team, you have something that really works well. And it's really put a lot of money in my pocket as well as everyone else that has actually been on here as a member as well. So it's really cool. This video, I actually, background, the stage is mine, but I actually last year got into acting. Yes, the same acting you see in like shows like Landman and different other shows, TV shows. So I went through acting college and I took a lot of the objectives and the overall objectives and scene work and all that. And I said, how can I take a lot of what people know and psychologically when you guys resell GFF? How can we take that when you show them this system as well? So this new 7-minute video has a lot of incorporated scenes, a lot of newer AI, as well as humanistic approach, because the humanistic approach is AI is actually a really good tool as long as you're using it for a humanistic approach in business. That's our standpoint, because you can actually make a lot of great money with tools in your arsenal, right? And you're going to learn why we're like that. So here we go. This is the new 7-minute video. Super awesome. A lot of newer changes. There's a lot of core stuff that we've still kept in, but I hope you guys are going to enjoy this.
Hey there, this is Tammy. I am in front of my brand new Lamborghini. I know, you're probably thinking, really? A stay-at-home mom loves Lamborghinis? Well, I do love Lamborghinis, but let me tell you, it's not mine. But I do see a lot of gurus that flash in Lamborghinis, cars, things like that. But you know what? You want to work with a real person. You want to work with a real team that can get you to the next level. Well, hey there, this is Tammy. I wanted to welcome you to this amazing 7-minute video. So you landed on this website, you were invited by either a friend or maybe a stranger. And you know what? That's what I love about these income opportunities is that you may not know the person that referred you over here. So what is Get Fearless Freedom? It's your freedom journey. You have the ability to make more money with less work. I found these systems about 14 years ago. So what I needed was an easy comp plan. I did not want to have to learn any hard, complicated network marketing comp plans. I needed money and I needed it fast. So because of this business and because of the industry, what they were looking for is instant pay, 100% commissions, and that's what we've launched in 2019. So because of this business, I can travel wherever I want. I've worked from hotel rooms, airports, and sometimes not worked at all. I don't rush home because work needs me. I check my phone, payments coming in either 200, 500, 1,000, or 2,000 that people send me, strangers online, because of the advertising strategies we share within. That's what real-time freedom looks like, and I know you want that too. So here's the truth. I actually didn't start fearless. I didn't start confident. I started supported. I had a mentor that taught me how to drive traffic on one-on-one overviews. So that's what changed things for me. And that's when I started saying, you know what, people want that as well. So in the back office, you will find live trainings that we have one-on-one with the community that I teach different strategies on how to drive traffic because of course I close your sales. We have one-on-one help from my co-founder, which is also my son, and that's what's made the difference for this community. You don't want to just purchase a system and just be on your own. That's what I wanted for Get Fearless Freedom. So that's why people are creating freedom. You won't have to sacrifice your life. You'll still be able to get the income you desire. You won't have any pressure. You will have simple guidance. You will have support every step of the way. You don't have to even worry about creating a website like this. In fact, you'll get an automated 24/7 video so that people can access it anytime they want. If you do want a call back from me, let me go ahead and I'll tell you right now, it's going to be me or one of my team members calling you back. We believe in transparency. We believe in getting all your questions answered before you even sign up. So these are some of the membership benefits that GFF is a 100% member to member resell opportunity. We have done for you emails that close your sales. So this is a self-serve business. In other words, the training.
So they'll probably get them. Knows it. And concern, he says healthy tonight, but we'll keep a close eye on him. Yeah, and he's
Hold on 1 second, guys. We got to find out if it's might be Rob in the background here. Hold on 1 second.
Make Miami have to come quite tighter, and then they'll try to work by them with so many captures.
I'm just trying to find the person that's
included Linda Weber.
Okay, Linda, got her. Okay, please stay muted, Linda. Thank you.
She owes us coffee, guys.
Yeah, she owes us a coffee.
We all get a free coffee
once, but it got unmuted. Okay, go ahead, Rob. Sorry. You'll never have to train anybody. You'll never have to explain it to anybody. You will just literally send them the 7-minute video. And again, we share exactly where we get the traffic. But I just wanted to highlight some of the trainings you'll also see on the inside. A lot of times people, as I stated, they will not know what to do next. We get once a month live trainings. You'll have support. You'll have company co-ops you can plug into in the back office. You'll see that right when you join. In fact, within the first 24 hours, you'll be able to have traffic and leads coming to your site, just like someone that referred you here.
Oh, hey guys, this is Robert. I'm going to take it from here, Mom. I'm going to explain to them exactly how our Get Fearless Freedom instant payment system works. It's really awesome. So the cool thing about Get Fearless is we actually never take in any of your money. It's a peer-to-peer payment system where you get to choose how you want to get paid. So nowadays, we have a lot of options. We have Cash App, we have Venmo, we have Wise, we have PayPal, Apple Pay. You're not limited to just one form of payment system or having to worry about signing up for a merchant account. In the modern day, you do not have to do that. And that's what's really great about Get Fearless Freedom. So in our one-click funnel, you'll tell it how you want to get paid, and it's that simple.
I know you love bonuses, so I'm going to be going over.
It's the part we leave out, Mom, because we're not going to talk about that. That is the part they are going to stay on till. Because we have some live action bonuses. You guys can see the full video on our website, but that is our new 7-minute video. A lot of good stuff.
What I've done also, Rob, is I've put in the chat, if you want to copy and paste that, everyone, tonight. We're going to have a Zoom training this week, January 21st, for anyone that's new that wants to, or anyone that wants to get refreshed. We're going to have January 21st, the first Fast Start Zoom. So I'm going to be doing one Zoom a month. And what I'm going to do is, it's new, so I think people get like zoomed out, right? There's just too many Zooms. You want to have your life, right? You want your time freedom. So, but I still want to be involved in your business. So I will have one Zoom a month. And so this week is January. It'll be January 21st, and it's going to be the basic funnel setup. I'm going to make sure that you're always set up before you start running traffic. I've ran a lot of traffic and a lot of clicks for people already in the last year, but I just want to make sure you understand the process, because just like when I had kids, I want to make sure they understood the why, right? And not just go do it. So that's what's going to happen on January 21st. February, we're going to go over the 500 level, the mastery level. Julie, you just signed up for that. We're going to have to make sure your Facebook is set up. I know it's crazy, but still some people don't even have their Facebook set up for money-making activity. And by the way, all these Zooms, when you jump on, and I'm sure people can really say yes in this, and you feel free to comment, but when we do a Zoom training, it's actually a working Zoom. I don't believe in any rah-rah. We already have all that with Tony Tony Robbins. Go see a Tony Robbins seminar. I really believe in getting down to the nitty-gritty and making sure that you get leads onto your list. That's what it's all about. That's what I've been doing for 14 years is building a massive list. So then in March, it's going to be the YouTube training. It's going to have the Supreme at the 1,000 level. You're going to be able to jump on with me, just like this group setting, and you're going to be able to learn how to get your YouTube channel coming because I'm always getting payments coming through this phone from my YouTube channel. In April, and I know a lot of you on here do that. In April, we're going to have the elite training where Rob's going to go over the step-by-step process on how to use some of this AI. We have a new software that we integrated in this new 7-minute video. Maybe you want to do that, right? We don't
Hmm.
know. Maybe you want to take your business to the next level. And then in May, we repeat it again because there's new people that come on board. Does this make sense? I just feel like each level we should have a month for it. Kind of like some people do when they celebrate their birthday. They take the whole month. But I'm just saying at the first Monday of every month, we're going to have that Zoom. I think it's either Monday or Tuesday. I haven't decided yet. Okay. Sometimes Mondays people can't, make these Zooms, so it might be Tuesday. But I usually have Charlotte on those days. I don't know if you know, I'm a grandma now, and she's going to be 10 months old at the end of the month. So just wanted people to know that most of the time I'm literally just driving traffic for my own self, for my members, and closing sales. That's literally the 3 steps that I do. So go ahead, Rob. I just want to let everybody know that before, like I said, before, we kind of move forward. So that's a new change up.
Awesome changes, Mom. I love it. She surprises me, by the way. If anyone has a wife or girlfriend or a mom that you take care of or they take care, you know what? It's always a change up, right? Us gentlemen, we go with the flow. That's how it is. I love my mom. She's awesome. She does a really good job at updating, improving things all the time. That's what I like about her. So yeah, we have, of course, just like every Zoom, we are really an upbeat, positive community. Of course, everything's respectful. We're focusing on our growth. And of course, if you have questions, because we love questions, that's one thing we like is questions. So you can always leave that throughout the Zoom, but typically we like them towards the end because everyone gets a chance to not get distracted by the chats. So of course, no distractions. This is a typical thing, but sometimes people do get distracted, and so totally understand. But we're gonna try to do that and mitigate that tonight. Lights, camera, action. So, as anyone, how do you guys like the new logo? This is our brand new logo, and there's a reason why we built it like this. There's actually a reason why. So we knew that people like to run in a business. They get in and they want to make money with it. So the guy actually, he's essentially like leaping forward, but breaking through his own mind. He's breaking through to actually make it happen. And that's really the theme of 2026, right? In 2025, we were in, hey, you know what? Mom and I, we always make the joke like in 2025, this is the year. And then all of a sudden 2025 happens. And then, nothing happens. So we actually took a whole new change and we are going forward. So I just want to honor Martin Luther King Jr. here. I am a big advocate of freedom and rights and everyone. So, I really love this gentleman when he said this. This was one of my favorite quotes. I have to bring it up. But if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. And if you can't walk, guys, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving. And really, that's what Mom and I did in 2019 when we first founded this company and we knew people needed to make money online. There were days where my mom almost took her laptop, whipped it against the wall, and said, "That's it. Like, this is it." And I said, honestly, I like MacBooks. I have Apple Care on it. I'll do that too. That was my joke. I'll throw it against the wall. But I never quit. Mom and I never quit. There's times where we literally were crying, like, what the heck are we going to do? And then there's times where it's so joyous, where we knew that this was the vision forward and how we wanted to create a company. And so that's why with Get Fearless Freedom, just creating this new era and going forward and pushing through the barriers, it really actually symbolically shows that's exactly our vision. So really success is not a final answer. Failure is not also fatal, right? Having failures and mistakes, like my gosh, like the amount of times, guys, even during the time that I was in Get Fearless, I had bad business partnerships on the side that went outside of my mother. And I was like mid 20s. How would you like to be in your mid 20s and lose $35,000 on a project that you were working with? You wouldn't, right? With software. That's what I was doing. And I lost it just like that. So I sometimes feel I take more risks than some people, or you may take more risks than me. But that's why we keep our legacy going here, right? So Get Fearless, it's really, really been about that core of freedom and just the sales that mom and I have, and every single member that plugs in and actually markets with us. It's really cool because seeing people on the board like this and just again, there's others that I just can't paste right in. I couldn't just boop, pop in because it doesn't fit. But that's why tonight you want to get back to your referring partners. So whoever invited you guys, if it was myself, it was Bruce, it was Linda, it was Mary Beth, whoever, my mother, whoever, you got to get right back to them because that is exactly how our done for you profit system works. It's really super cool. And just like any business, I created a health journey. So I started a health journey a couple years ago. I've lost 40 pounds off my body. And with that, because I went out hiking, I went to the gym, I started really taking care of my health. And that because of that, I get a ton of like, hey, Rob, we should hang out. Hey, you look so good, et cetera, et cetera. I'm like, but it was for me. You guys tonight have to do this for you. You want to plug in a system beginning in 2026, something that actually is at a relaunch. We are at a relaunch, a pivotal moment where you're not only gathering and getting at us at the 2019, like the foundation of 7 years, but you're also plugging into a system that keeps pushing forward. It's not like, hey, you know what? 3 years go by and it's done. Most companies don't even last really a year nowadays. Like they always claim and they tout that they're $100 million companies or $50 million companies. What really is the realistic truth behind that is in their projection of their mind, that's what they want to be. But what they actually do is another statement, and that's all together, right? That's different. So what we did is we said, how can the tortoise win the race, not the hare? Like, how can we actually win it in a humble and a real approach? So my mom, when she launched this callback hotline, and it was only a couple years ago, and we said in this economy, and there's been a lot of dips and highs and lows and mids of this economy. People out there are absolutely scrambling, right? You know, you have people thriving. Of course, there's a ton of people thriving. It really is in the mindset too. You know, for me, I'll walk into like a house that's like in a, a area that I energetically, I'm an empathic person. So I'll walk into a house and I'll be like, vibrationally, that's not for me. But because you can actually push yourself forward. And that's what it is with jobs, right? You deserve an automated system. Mom, can you keep on top of that muting process? Some people.
I'm trying to find the person again. I'm
It's
sorry.
Tony Anderson.
Tony Anderson. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
That's
find.
yeah.
We should have made Mary Beth co-host. Oh, there he is. Got it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, guys.
So here we go. Yeah, so back to sorry, I lose my flow. Sometimes I like lose it, you know. I don't mean to, but I get a little distracted. So when you go out in the field online, right, and you start looking, you're like, you know what, I could make some extra money. Absolutely. Uber Eats, I can go on Uber. Next thing you know it, your car's breaking down because you're putting 100,000 miles on it every year. Can I get a number seven in the chat if you guys have ever felt situations like that? You guys are just grinding for something an extra 200 bucks, an extra $100, maybe an extra. Sometimes people are like at the point 75 bucks, boom, that's good. So really, these guys have felt it too, right? And that is what they wanted. That's what my mom and I, when we decided to create the system, that's what the top wanted is actually they wanted the workers. And so mom and I said, we're going to break this and we're going to make this different. And that's what I love about mom and I. We really broke this and we broke the matrix, I call it. And the system has really given us that time freedom. So last year, it was a couple months back, it was like September, October, we took a full entire family trip across the entire United States. Now, a lot of people would say, hey, John, I'm just calling you because, I'm looking at a schedule for my, time. I'm looking out. I got to have some time for family. Can I put some weeks in for my schedule? Guess what? Mom and I said, we're going to just take a trip. That's what mom and I said. We're just going to take a trip. There's no boss to call. There's no Uber schedule that I want to keep in and keep my money going. This was a system that literally was cash flowing us throughout the entire trip. It was super cool. Super cool to see that. Mom's like, hey, got another sale. So, really, it was a really fun time seeing family, having a great time with that's my niece, by the way. That's my mom's a grandma now. So, my sister, she had a baby girl. Super awesome. Wow. I mean, we're talking, I never thought someone would steal my heart as much as her. She's so such an incredible baby. So I was like, yeah, I was holding her today. We're at family time. I'm like, hey, uncle, we make a joke in the family. So it's just really cool. It really is cool to have the ability to go through like Nashville, guys. We went through Nashville, saw Johnny Cash and the museum. We went through Graceland. There I am driving through just family time. Got to go up to Niagara Falls. One of my great, this is my cousin-in-law. He's a law enforcement officer in New York. Super nice guy, and just had a good time chatting. And it's just really great to hear some Colorado. We went through Colorado, up top half of Midwest. So you're seeing a lot of people. We make fun of the 7 minute video, the Lamborghini, right? People are spending 200, 300 on $1,000 on a vehicle. What we do is we travel. That's what we do. We literally travel the entire world. So really cool. Had some good family time. So now this is why we did this, right? Mom and I, we had this money system. So what's really cool is mom actually has a part of the relaunch is we have a brand new method. She has a lot more connections. Mom's been doing some connections to traffic, vendors to come in and actually click onto your website. So she now has a guaranteed set of leads coming, clicks coming in to your eyeballs, especially with this new conversion, this new relaunch, and the new rollout everywhere. It really is awesome. So we're going to go on that more. We're going to talk about that more. What's really cool, and put a number seven in again, because I love sevens. Sevens are really good numbers, right? Numbers are everything, really. But imagine a system where if we could close your sales, so my mother and I, we could close your sales. We have a 7-figure blueprint. We have a done for you email portal. You're going to learn about that. It's super awesome. That portal is awesome. And also just really wrapped up in a simple back office. It's really cool from here. So we have this system we created, and of course, revamping it and all. We really created this ability where you don't even have to worry about shipping anything. So that's really what's cool about this system is you don't have to ship a thing. It's digital tools right at your fingertips, and you can resell that with our automation. So it's really cool. And that's why I really, again, love this quote is where it's life's most persistent and urgent question is. And this is what moms like. I didn't even see this quote until like today, but he said, what are you doing for others? And a lot of people say that. Yes, they actually say that. But when it comes down to it, they actually don't do it, right? They say, I'm going to quote, quote, help others, but they actually don't do it. And so mom and I saw that. Mom can add to this. What did you see in other systems, mom, out there before you launched this? This was crazy. You got to hear this.
Oh,
What she saw.
yeah, it was ridiculous. I mean, the one of the things that I think the aha moment was when I had to pay $700 for each time I wanted to maybe market another offer. So my programmer, the current one that we have, he would charge me $700. So I said, isn't there a way that you could create like an unlimited capture page and campaigns and bridge pages, all this kind of stuff that, I went to events to learn? And he's like, yeah, let me think about that for a second. And that's when Get Fearless Freedom launched. I mean, I was using, and I hate to say this, it's recorded, but I was using, Russell Brunson's system, and it was costing me so much money every month. So I was like, there's got to be a way, a better way, a more efficient, and of course, because that was very complicated to me, and a more reasonable way to be able to, have all those pages. And that's when we came up with Get Fearless Freedom. And the thing is I've used this system for 7 years, for any other offer. And so, I mean, that's the thing, that it's the utility of it. It's not just that we're reselling this, like to just resell it. So it has that utility to where it can 10 times any business. So that's the reason why I love it. But those other systems didn't do that for me. I mean, it was all about the money, money, money and the cash grab. And Bruce even knows what I'm talking about because we've known each other for many, many years, and so does Marybeth. What I wanted it to be was a community with no pressure. Like, I didn't want people to get so hyped up and then not know what to do next. And that was what those systems were. They were like, you know what? Send me the $3,500. And I mean, I'll never forget some of those calls. And for high ticket, you would call in. Of course, this has the 200 level, so you can consider this a mid ticket as well. But I'm saying I would call in and they would be gone. I would send off the money and the system wasn't even very good. And I'd be like,
Mm.
why did I actually pay for it? There was nothing in the back office. There was no training in the back office. And here goes my $3,500. And I mean, that at that point in time, it was terrible because I was like down to my last $50. Who on here has ever been down to their last $50? And you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do now? Right? That's the reason why I've created this community. And over 7 years, we've been able to do so much. I mean, literally, it's been amazing. And it was even through the whole, I'm going to say it, pandemic. Okay. Some people say pandemic. It was a pandemic. Let's just be real, people. We're adults on here. But I'm just saying we survived that. And it's because of the system. You know what I mean? So I just wanted people to understand that it's been evergreen. At the same time, it's been changing. Does that make sense? Like some of the concepts and some of the marketing strategies have changed, but the concept of helping members and humans have remained the same. So
Yep.
tools, I figured out that tools and the picks and the shovels is where people make so much money. I mean, some of the top people, like people that fly around and go to these events, right? They have airplanes and things like that. And I'm like, wait a minute. They're not so much in the actual network marketing company. They're actually reselling these tools and they're reselling training. That's really what people want. So anyway, I know I went a little bit longer than what you wanted,
I
Rob,
love
but
it,
this
Mom.
is
I
kind of
love
where
it.
I come from. I was like, what
Yep.
are they actually giving us when we purchase this system?
I love it, Mom. And we have a relaunch Zoom. So guys, we're going to be, explaining away of
Yeah.
why our core
My
purpose of
pain
this
point
system
was just
was.
ridiculous. And then there was no, the little, like I said, the training schedule that I have here, starting on the
Yep.
21st, there was no training schedule or curriculum. There was none. You purchased into the program and then you're on your own. I got one sheet of paper and there you go. I mean, it was crazy. So we've really, really evolved. And just like humans, we've all evolved, right? Now we're getting into
Yep.
the AI phase. I personally don't like, I actually cringe when I think about Charlotte's only 11 months old and she's on a phone. Well, guess what? She don't get the
Mm-mm.
phone anymore. There's a rule in the house. So I'm just saying, like, let the kid be a kid. But now that we're going into that phase, we wanted to educate people as we learned it. So that's why
Yeah,
we have
that's a
that
great
in
point, Mom.
mhm.
Yeah, so what we did was you saw on the 7 minute video, and just like the core of what we're doing is it's a different approach of a lot of it where you'll see a sales page video. Type a number eight if you've seen this, like sevens and eight are my favorite. But have you ever just seen a sales page video for a system where it's only AI and just simply like a bunch of robots talking of what the system is? I'm sure
Yeah.
you have, right? We didn't do it that way. We said, okay, we want the human element always. And that's always something like I'm a techie person. Like I am the setup guy of this system, guys. So you're looking at the gentleman that will fully set you up for the system. Okay. So, and it's cool because you're going to learn very simple to set up, but I'm saying I am the tech guy. Worked at Verizon, Best Buy, AT&T, Sprint, you name it. Okay. Those were the jobs I was grinding $11.50 an hour. That was what I was grinding gears at. But I discovered there was a big problem before I stepped into this industry, and mom and I saw it. So what was going on is, number one, when people do sell programs like this, they're not even getting paid much. Like they'll go on ClickBank, or they'll go on like JB Zoo, or there's a few others out there, and they're getting like paid like 45% commissions, or sometimes like 85. Sometimes you'll see like 55, things like that. But the problem is they're not actually getting what they're worth by reselling this system. So you got to ask yourself tonight, like when you can actually plug into and then refer it, very simple. And that when I say the word refer, I don't mean it like, I mean, there's always work in every single thing you do, right? Every single thing you do. But if it can be simplified and automated and then made into where you can see something, a video sales letter that converts, cold converts in cold, like people are like, whoa, what is this? An actual done for you system where we'd actually do the emailing for you. You're going to learn about that. We have the social media images nailed and on point. We have all of that given to you day one, even at the lowest level. So really, it's kind of cool because this comp plan, what we've done is we created it down into an instant payment for system, like you saw in the 7-minute video. But what we did is we knew that what happens is you get into a program and you go, oh my gosh, I'm locked by only PayPal. That's it. I just wasted my money. Now you literally can only sell it in PayPal. That is where everyone else is doing it wrong. What we did is we gave you the flexibility to list how you want to get paid. And that is actually how you can get paid. So it's super cool because if you want to accept and get cash, or you want to get silver coins in the mail from someone, you get your little tester out. Oh, yep, that's real silver. All right, cool. Flip it for some good luck. That's what you can do. You can actually take whatever you want and actually use it to get paid in this system.
I wanted to say, Rob, because this is sort of podcast style, I took gold
Hmm.
for a 2000 level. Now look where gold went. So, seriously, I've been self-employed for 37 years. So there's ways of getting creative, honestly. So yes, for a $2,000 sale, I took in gold coins. So I just wanted people to understand it's a true member to member opportunity. You pay the $47 admin fee that goes to the servers and all that kind of maintenance. And then where we make our money is reselling it alongside everybody else. Does that make sense? So it's a true member to member, peer to peer payment system. Okay.
Yep. Awesome. No, I love that. And that's very true. And I love podcast style anyway.
Mhm.
It's really cool because like with our system, and there's a lot of, this is a great part. You guys are, like I said, you're coming into the relaunch, but we are actually even improving a lot of the one click steps.
Oh,
So the
yeah.
one click that is actually going to be coming in the next month and even under that we're going to try to keep it around going forward, even in this right here. It's actually a lot of newer changes. Even this is changed.
Yeah, let's
I
show
didn't
them the new
actually get
back
rid of.
office, Rob.
I will show them
This
that,
is what it used to
and
look like,
it
everyone.
used to look like that. But what we're doing, and as it's rolling out, like I said, there's a lot of some of the what's it called, the headers and stuff and different stuff like that. But what we're doing is let's see, let me share. So this is the new back office. It's cleaned up. There's going to be, of course, some wording that's got to be rearranged because when you move stuff over, but all these are brand new drop down menus, real slick. You have some new drop down menus here. We're also interacting with some like newer stuff that we're over time. Like we literally got word today from the programmer, a lot of minimalistic design, but still keeping the core, of course, how you like it, creating a capture page, all that. So I'm
You
showing
don't
you
have
in
to
real
figure out what to
time.
say on the capture page, by the way, because we have
No,
4
no,
templates. I'm going to add another one. Click underneath
yep.
the emailing tab and I can show
Emailing,
everybody
sure.
the new video I put up. So done for you co-op. Click
Done
that.
for you co-op. Okay.
Done for you co-op. And so I got a lot of
Gotta
questions
go there.
when people said, "Hey Tammy, how do I do?" Even though it had the instructions in writing, guess what? I did a video for everybody. So Mary Beth, you don't even have to get any questions anymore. It's literally a video to watch, and I'll show you literally how to submit your link to me. And then it takes time. You got to read the next date for the co-op, right? So tonight, for example, I'm running traffic for 3 people. And then tomorrow, and then next week, next Monday, I run traffic for the next set. So in my back office, my programmer programmed it to where it shows me who actually is in queue for traffic. Isn't that brilliant? I mean, literally, this is so amazing. Like when people ask me, well, where do you get leads? Well, I'm using the same vendors now because I just found another secret one.
Mhm.
I'm using the same ones that I've built my list into tens of thousands. Okay. And then the other thing I wanted to share was the new 500 level has a traffic Rolodex. Of course, we can't click
Yes.
on that, but we'll show you where the drop down menu is for that. So if you want to share your screen
Oh,
again,
sure. Absolutely.
so anyone that's at the mastery level, the 500 level,
So we have the
mastery level
mastery
right there,
level right here.
and see
As you
where it
can see
says
it.
marketing
Yep,
Rolodex. Right there, we
right
can't click
there.
it because, of course, not everybody's a paid member here. But right there,
Yep.
it's going to give you a lot of where I go every single day. So I even had him put a drop-down menu there so that people could log into their back office, go there. We have 3 leads a day. If you want to work with me on some of these working Zooms, I'll show you exactly how I contact and connect with my 3 leads a day. These are things how I earn 5 figures a month. Okay, these are some of my secrets, and I have them back there. Okay, so the 3 leads a day. I mean, there's other things. Of course, I'm always driving traffic. Okay, so that's kind of where, like I said, I just wanted to share more of the back office, real targeted leads going to you. No more like having to figure out where to go for leads. The one of the biggest, I guess, like I said, in March when we're going to go through, I might have to bump it up another. I have to talk to Mary Beth still on this, but um, we're going to be talking about a lot of the video strategies that we use, and someone's writing on the page. I'm not sure who.
Sam is.
You work? You work?
Someone is. I don't
Oh,
know.
someone
Sam
is.
is. Someone is. I don't know
Okay.
what they're doing there. Might be
Um,
just they're on their touchscreen laptop or
oh, that might
something.
be. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So,
Yeah,
yeah, guys, and
I just wanted to share too. Yeah, sorry. The unlimited campaigns and capture pages is huge.
yep. Yep.
And because of 2026, I'm going to be adding a couple more. I've been testing some of the pages. The one that's really, really converting right now is that. But hey, if you have some, like I just saw another member, he's actually on this Zoom. He has some great wording. Hey, if you got some wording and you want to change your capture page, go for it. And I'll
Yeah.
show you guys how to do that too tonight if you guys want me to. We're kind
Yeah,
of
we're
out of time. We got 10 more.
yeah, no, we're gonna get into this. I'm scrolling through a lot of some of you guys have seen this, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we're getting into really like the core places we do share. Of course, right now you're gonna learn where we really like to focus on. Now, this is where you're comfortable. If you're someone that likes to hide behind a screen, want millions of dollars in your bank account, well, then maybe you could always go towards click traffic and email marketing, hide behind your screen. I joke, I joke. Or you can go on YouTube and you can be expressive like me and get on video, not care and market. You can do whatever you want to do, but we give you a ton of places back there. We give you the ads, like actual literal ad copy to ads like this. This is all day tonight. You're going to be able to get that tonight. You're going to be able to get all these images. It's really cool because like the problem is normally is you get into a program and then you're like, wait, hi, honey, what do I do? Do I go to ChatGPT and create wording and go to Canva? No, you don't have to do that. You can have all the images just like that right there, ready for you guys to market. So yeah, we're gonna get into the levels, and then I'm gonna jump in through the rest, the bonuses and the new sales page, and all that. There's a lot of updates we're gonna show you, but the 200 level, of course, as you saw, the funnel builder, like the core of what we're really, really at, is right here. So the email funnel builder, the $200 level. What's really cool, and you saw in the 7 minute video, this is why we built the 7 minute video, because it explains it. But the 200 level is you can upgrade at any time. So some people, what we've seen, Mom and I, is they say, okay, 2000 is at the top, but I can't tonight. Tammy, Marybeth, Sam, I can't do it. I can't get in at the 2000 level. Totally cool, totally fine. However, what's really good about us, we don't double charge you if you want to like go into the next level. You simply have to pay the difference. That's it. So if you're at the 200 and you know there's an $1,800 balance left to get to the 2000, there you go. That's it. You're not paying the level again. So it's really cool. Systems out there that what we do, as simple as that looked in the back office, it actually is what the core functionality of what other systems are really, really expensive. When someone says, Rob, honestly, 297 is not bad a month. Well, I would agree with you until the second month. Because once you're at least typical 5 months in, you're at $1,485 in just 5 months. When you could simply buy our system for one time and be able to actually take advantage and actually lock in with even just our highest package, right? So literally 6 months pays for you for one time of what you normally would be paying. Plus, you're going to get some awesome bonus that I'm going to share at the 2K level as well. So we have even software that automates you. This is like our secret software that helps people online. This is something like if you're reselling it to maybe a real estate agent or someone else that has like local businesses, you can do that. Really cool. But what Mom and I did is we knew the time freedom that this personal business gave. Like, I love the time freedom. I love that I could travel. As you know, I'm traveling right now. It's really cool because when I actually was able to get that, I said, Dad, you know what? I love what you do as your own thing. See, a lot of people, they have a passion. My dad has a passion that's going to now be brought in front of you guys. So he has this really awesome, very unique passion called let me go to an auction, find something for cheap, and then flip it and make a lot of money. Does anyone like the sounds of that? If you could tap into my dad's literal 40 plus year worth of knowledge, simplified in one couple clicks, would you like that at the 500 level? That's what you get. And it's really freaking cool because as simple as it is, when you get access to it, it's actually brought down in a few websites on how you can actually duplicate that as well. So my dad, he goes to these auctions. We bought a Harley Davidson. We flipped this last year, or actually no, this year. And then we upgraded to another truck, and it was so cool. Like, we do upgrades. That's what we do. We scale up on what we want to get. And it's really cool. So my dad finds artwork from these auction websites that anyone would love to know. How does Rick Harrison, how do these people, American Pickers, how do they do it? Well, there's a lot of websites that you just wouldn't think of to go. And it's not eBay, by the way, not eBay. No, it is not. It's not Etsy. It's something you would never think of. And there you go. My dad and I flip this all the time because of the time freedom. I like to add on this and give you guys some great value.
Can I
The
just say real
thousand
quickly, two things he got me for 30 bucks, two exercise pieces of equipment, one elliptical and one of those,
yard track.
everybody keeps talking about those power boards and you probably see those ads pop up on your Facebook. He got me one of those for 15 bucks. So
Mhm.
current members, go into your back office and click on that 500 level. You're going to see the auction site we're talking about. Okay, go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, there's so many too. We have like what is a
I'm
five or
telling you, why pay
there's a lot
retail
of
when you
websites.
can actually go
Yeah.
to an auction, that your local auctions that, that sell for pennies on the dollar. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, it's probably one
This
of the,
should be at the 2K level,
I
honestly, for
know,
what but
oh,
we are
I
given
know.
value. We're
I know.
given
I thought
value
about
because
bumping it up to the
yeah.
2000 level and then doing like a live event and having everybody come there and we could even do like auctions, but maybe we'll save that for another product.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, Mom. So really the level breakdown, and some of this, by the way, slides I have yet to update, because some of the changes. I mean, when you have an entire restaurant, I call it, I joke around, but like you have a entire thing to relaunch, some of the slides are going to be not exactly updated. But yeah, no, we really, this 1,000 level, I really love this because like my mom's core love and value that she throws in to this 1,000 level, just to actually to actually get a YouTube where we actually get the extensions to grow channels, to actually get all the different, you're going to see on the sales page, of course, you're going to learn more. This is again an overview, but really it's so cool because mom, when mind you, I haven't always been this outgoing. I now go in front of crowds, three, four, 1,000 plus people. I've been to like gigs and bands and stuff. And mom brought the fearlessness out of me because of my mindset going forward. I haven't always been this outgoing. I know I'm Tammy's son, but I just haven't. So that was one of the things I worked on a lot. And what she also said is she told me, this is her own words, back when I quit my job, she says, you're either going to continue to scroll on Facebook. She's laughing probably right now. You're going to keep scrolling on Facebook, clicking like on cat videos, and watching TikToks all day, or are you going to make money with me online? If that's not the deepest thing that someone could say to you as a mom, and someone say you're basically right now just going along with the flow of the crowd of society and just looking at their phone and not making money, I took it and I said, something snapped in me. I said, Mom, I'm going to run with you. I'm going to do this. And so at the 2K level, not only do I take my own personal love and passion in the modern day of marketing, but I roll it into this fearless elite level with my knowledge of creating a humanistic approach in marketing with AI and the modern advanced algorithms of Facebook, Instagram, and all of that. And I do that in a classroom setting as well. And there's a lot of new revamps and rollouts that we're going to be adding in to this 2K level as well. But the AI training of what I do, it's not your typical let me get on and like listen to how great ChatGPT is. This is different. This is where I actually roll it out and a plan on what you can do. And some people, it's amazing. Like I've had some people like, for me, I'm a millennial, right? And people are like, oh God, here he is, a millennial. No, actually, everyone is born in a time era and period for a reason. I think some of the greatest people ever born were even back in the baby boomer era. Like I love every single era of time. And so when we created this new tool, like we had this new tool that we're going to showcase, Mom, you would be surprised what you can do with a tool to make you money. Does that sound good? Put a number 9 in the chat. If someone like myself could actually teach you, they say you can teach, you never can teach an old dog new tricks. Totally disagree. Totally disagree. Not with the way I teach. Not with the way I teach. I can
I
teach you
twist your
guys
arm to
uh,
train on this on the 21st? Can I twist your arm
21st.
to
What
train everybody on the 21st that joins tonight and current members, please?
you can probably twist my arm.
All
You can
right.
probably twist my arm.
Okay.
So
This was
yeah,
the
it's
coolest software. I was like, how'd you learn that so fast?
yeah,
Like, I don't know if
yeah,
anyone ever goes through like this period of time with you got all this stuff going on, right? And everybody's like pulling at you, like I said. And then Rob, I said, hey Rob, we need to integrate this in the new 7-minute video. How about in AI? Try to find a brand new
yep,
software. He did. He literally sat down, he focused, right? You have to focus for a little while. You got to focus in order to be successful, but he sat down and he learned this new software. So maybe we can teach it. Maybe we can teach it
yeah.
on the 21st. Everybody could
I
learn
learned
about
one
it.
thing. I learned one thing, and this is a strive and drive I have personally. But I learned one thing. All it really takes is you guys, as an audience I'm talking to, is just 30 days to launch your 2026. That's it. 30 days, and you really can get a snowball effect. Okay. Some of
Absolutely.
you guys are living around snow right now. You're looking outside, you're listening to me. I'm out in beautiful climates right now. Beautiful weather, 70s. Yes, I know, bragging. rights. But you know what? That's really the key with our automation and our plug and play system. It really
Absolutely.
is,
It moved
super
us
cool. You
across the
saw,
country.
yeah,
This
it
system
did.
literally moved us across the country when you think about it, when we're
Yep.
going back to 2019.
Yep. It was really awesome, Mom. And yeah, I love her approach. I really love her way of marketing to people, how to get these done for you email systems. So I'm going to explain this lightly, and I think we're still keeping good time because this is our relaunch Zoom. So, Mom, I think it's good to
Yeah,
have
yeah,
this time.
absolutely. Absolutely. We're
Um,
at the top of the hour, but I mean, if
yep.
you want to do that, the bonuses, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah. Yeah,
If
absolutely.
they have questions, I'll stay on.
And it wasn't like, like like one of those time clocks where you flip it and they're like the sand comes down. It wasn't like within the hour. We're keeping it. This is a relaunch, so we do have some leeway
Yep.
room, Mom.
Yeah, I want to make
I
sure that
love
they understand what we have to offer
explain
with
it.
the new. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, the email marketing, I really love this because with the new connections, like you saw, the new rollout and the layout that's happening, we also are adding in a third autoresponder that we are integrating. So that's going to be happening, really cool and fun. But this is actually a portal where it's not where you have to put a bunch of codes in, guys, where you say, okay, let me connect in my autoresponder for emailing and I have to follow Tammy's codes. All it is a couple clicks, and then it's actually into the Done For You portal, which then, get this, it's encrypted. So everything my mom sends out, like she acts like you, it goes out to your list, and you literally kick back and never have to email anyone. It just is all done for you with our email system. So you literally click a button and it's all laid out. It's just sent out, just like it's really cool. So that's what's cool. Our membership benefits, being a part of us, being a part of this community. And it's amazing when you piggyback off of a think tank and you actually are in our community. It's amazing. It really is. Bonuses and the GFF anniversary. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is something that you guys thanks for keeping on till the end. Appreciate you guys. So what we did was we did this something different. And mom came across, we were brainstorming, those moments, those nights, and she called me up. She's like, we got to do something for this economy. I said, okay, yeah, what's going on? And she said, well, I want to add value. I said, okay, I get that, but let me add some of my thoughts. And I said, a lot of people, and I started talking to clients when I was helping them and I was working with them. A lot of people, did you know that about 65%, I've done the math like of how many people I talk to, 65 to about almost 70 plus percent of people are still rocking a computer like 10 years old. Yeah, they're still working on like an old iPhone. They can't afford it. They know that if they were to get into business, that they would love a brand new laptop. They would love something that could be all in one, like something that they knew they got a new laptop, but they also got a new business. So that's what they're like. Oh my gosh, okay. So that's when my aha moment happened. I said, okay, you can always go to a car dealership and say, I have my car. It needs new spark plugs. I want all my business wrapped up. Please, I'll just take care of it. No worries. I'll buy the parts. I'll do it myself. But what I said to myself personally, guys, I've been blessed with tech knowledge. That's me. I'm not a good mechanic. I'm not. I go right to Ram and I will have them fix my truck. That's what I do. I just go to them and I say, you fix the truck. I will pay it, but you fix it. A lot of guys on here are like, yeah, okay, I would have known how to do that. Well, guess what? You might not know how to put a website together. You may not know how to put this together. So what we do is we built and combined that digital into the physical world, and we knew that because people, again, they don't may necessarily have a good laptop. They can, they want to rock something new. So what I have done is I've put together where you get in on this business and you get a literal brand new laptop shipped out to you with everything loaded via a one-on-one Zoom call with me. Now, type a number 777 triple sevens. If that is something that you've never heard of, and that's an absolute incredible deal to get in on a business that you are literally physically getting a brand new laptop, like brand new, getting all loaded. You're working with me one on one. No one else does this. No one. You will go search on the internet. I want you to do it. Say free laptop when I join a health business. I join this business. I join that. You will not find it. You just won't. So what we did here with GFF is we said, mom's just like she's just sometimes she's like I call it like tears of joy when I start seeing like, mom, hey, this is another testimony. This is what they got. Linda just got her laptop. We have all these different people. Thomas, we have, Julie, we have all these different people that get these laptops. And it's like when they get it and they're like this brand new and they turn it on and they boot it up and they go through the Wi-Fi setup and then they get on a call with me, everything's loaded in. It's phenomenal experience. It really is. And so what I did is this is a fun fact, and this not to talk me up, it is not, but it is something to show you what I do is when I worked at Verizon, for me, I like iPhone. That's what I like. Now, if you like Android, completely cool because I sold them. But when I sold what I loved, guess what? I actually had zero returns for iPhone. Zero. 100% zero at every single job I did. Now, that was a passion of mine. This is a passion that I put my love in when you guys get a system built. So you get all of this, you get your connections to the top auto, the email responders. I connect all that for you. I load over 40 plus capture pages into the system. So it's all loaded up into the back office. I give you a overview email that you get to keep for life. So you have an email that when someone's not around, maybe, Marybeth is not around, she invited you tonight, or Bruce Bright invited you, you actually have an email, right? You actually get an email that you get to keep for life. And it actually has everything you would ever need. So it's really cool and priceless like this. But it's so cool to see everyone winning with these laptops. And so I'm just going to go through. Mom, you can explain more on what, these laptops and how we've integrated this with the 2K. We have a very, very limited, it's a very tight way of receiving these laptops. We have a very mom can explain it, but essentially we really, really love to have you guys take a hold of this amazing offer here. The 2K level is something, it's not just to, say, hey, now I'm in the 2K level. I plumped out $2,000 and I don't get anything. I just get a simple website to log in. You're getting an actual Chromebook or a Windows laptop. It's really cool to have this. So, yeah, it's an amazing experience. I love moms. I love just the automation that we have had our members get, and just Mary Beth, great job on her recent sales and everything. And just I just love seeing this. So yeah, it's a really if mom you want to talk about this deadline and how our bonus works, that'd
Yeah,
be
I was gonna
awesome.
say midnight tonight, but that's kind of cliche. I think a lot of people do that. I remember that with one of the programs I was in early on. We'll give you 24 hours if you do want to join at the 2000 level, or if you want to upgrade. I mean, I have some members on here that might possibly want to upgrade and, do maybe a marketing video and say, hey, I got a laptop. I almost took that off of the video. I won't lie. Last year I was like, no more laptops. I saw how long it takes Rob to do this, and time is money, right? So it's very,
Yeah.
very valuable, his time. So it's going to be a 24-hour on these type of Zooms. So if you do want a call back, you'll have to call the 800 number. I can talk to you if you have any questions. That's kind of the call to action here tonight, the 800 number. But yeah, if you wanted to put that up too, Rob, I just wanted to say in conclusion that honestly, all the changes that we're making, and like I'll have different bonuses when I do send out the emails. I don't know any other offer or any other company that does a callback or the emails because it's different, right? I mean, maybe you don't know what to say to people. Maybe you'll freeze up if someone calls you and say, "Hey, can you call me back about this opportunity?" I'll never forget getting my first phone call, and I'd be like, "What am I going to say? I don't know what to say. What do you mean he wants to send me $2,000? What do you mean he wants to send me 1,497?" I'll never forget those days. Well, you kind of freeze up. Not here. You don't have to worry about it. You can text me, you can email me in and say, "Hey, I have someone that's actually interested in Get Fearless Freedom." You might even forget to tell them to call the hotline, right? But I'm just telling you that if you get personally contacted, you can just redirect them right to me, okay? The 800 number right there, 995-0795, and I will talk to them. And Rob even has helped me, and we've talked to people all around the country. And now there is a shipping cost if we have to ship outside the United States. I just wanted to, forewarn you here. We can't control any of the shipping costs, but we try to keep it low. And what happens is the member that refers you over, the referring member pays for the setup in the laptop, just so you know. So it comes out of your $2,000 sale. Okay. So it's not the company paying for the laptop. Okay. Because again, you're making the money, right? We get a small, teeny little $47 fee. And then you, of course, make the 100% commission. So I just wanted to clarify that here tonight. It's the same with the relaunch, but I almost took it off. We almost said no more laptops. And again, it's still limited, but within the 24 hours, you're going to also get your first set of leads for whatever level that you join here tonight. So whether you join at the 200, 500, 1,000, I will give you your first set of leads, and I can guarantee clicks. Okay. The vendors that I use, if you, let's say you order 100 clicks, you're going to get 100 clicks. Okay. And let me just share something real quickly with them, Rob. Okay. I'm just going to bring this up right here. One second here. Just got to make sure I get my screen right before I share, because I don't want to share something that we can't show. But right here again is the new sales page. So this is what it looks like. Everybody gets a brand new one. You never have to pay for updates, by the way. But in your back office, you're going to have an area. This is where I send out. You won't have this because this is my portal, my email portal. This is where I do the done for you emails. No one else, again, has it. But this is where you would go and you would order the clicks right here. And then, of course, if you join tonight, then it would be your sponsor paying for your first set of leads. And they're very, very reasonable. And you'll be able to get it within 24 hours. That's the other 24-hour bonus deadline. So whatever level that you join here tonight, actually, it's got to be 500 and up. Sorry, it's not for the 200 level. You won't get free clicks for that. That's just the lowest level right there. But the 500 and up, if you join at 500 and up, you're going to get some clicks here tonight. What else did I want to cover with bonuses? I mean, honestly, this is a lot more valuable than 2000 in my opinion. You have all the Fearless community masterminds. We put them all back here, by the way, underneath the video vault. You'll have all of the replays back here under there. I don't want to click it. I don't think it shows anything, does it? But this is what we did in December. You can see it's literally up to date. I love this design. Rob, he was the one that came up with this nice clean white design. Again, like he said, we're gonna just move
Yeah,
over some of these things.
some
Right,
changes we're doing because it's migrating over,
right.
but yes.
And the autoresponders, just so everybody knows, there's going to be the third one is going to be added underneath here, underneath this autoresponder drop down. Right now we have Aweber and Get Response, and there's a third one. Okay, I'm not going to say it tonight. I'm going to send out an email to the members because it's, they're paid members. I'm not going to give it away on this free. But that's where it's going to go, and it'll probably be coming into this week. He just honestly, it's because it's programmed. He didn't get time to put it back there. So that's all I wanted to say tonight. I want to actually hear from some happy members. I call them happy members. I love to see members that are happy. Marybeth, did you want to say anything tonight? Do you like the new changes? I know that you love driving traffic and getting people to the website. So I'd love to hear from you tonight.
Oh, yeah, Tammy, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Sorry,
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Zoom, but we wanted to make sure
I
we
am super excited. I am super excited. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. The new
you like
design,
it.
the new videos. I mean, they should really kick this into high gear now for us.
Yes.
I'm really excited. I mean, everything we needed is here now. This should make a world of difference. I mean, really put it on autopilot.
Hmm.
For those people that need something, they don't have a lot of time, they're busy. I mean, they can run this business from anywhere now and have a, fully functional automated system, with the callback and with those videos. Those videos are amazing.
Aren't they? Yeah, you like them? I
Yeah.
actually
Oh,
broke
yeah.
it down
Oh,
and I
yeah.
didn't even
Those videos are going to help. They're going to help all of us tremendously,
good,
tremendously.
good.
Yeah, they're right on point. They're right on point, Tammy. You did a fantastic job. They do everything. They explain the business. I mean, really, really well. I'm excited. I'm
Good.
really excited for the new relaunch and the new system. It's
Yeah.
going to be a great year. 2026 is going to be our best year ever, I can tell.
Yeah,
And then
as well. I mean,
all that added value too, Tammy, with your
right.
traffic and your training and those tools and the resources and the integration of AI and, everything that you've put into place, all the uniqueness in each level, all the add-ons and enhancements and updates. I mean, it's going to really, do great things for all of us.
I thought about putting something else in the 1,000 level, but I'll show everybody what I had the idea on there. I appreciate that, Mary Beth, because
Oh yeah, you're
of
very welcome. I'm super excited. I love it. I love it. Love it.
brand new back office. The only thing that I might have him change is the done for you co-op. I might have him because some people say, "Well, where's the traffic, Tammy?" And I literally have to send a link, believe it or not. I tell people just click. You're never gonna break this back office. I've had it for 7 years. I've never gonna break it. We got to have them change it to new logo there. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
there's
there's
just little
everything.
little changes, but you know what? I tell people we're gonna have a brand new getting started. In fact, I'm gonna have my video back there saying, "Welcome to Get Fearless Freedom." This system has created me so much time freedom. I mean, I literally Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I check my emails, I run some traffic, I put some Craigslist ads up. By the way, anyone on here want to go into the Home Business Magazine with me? The February 9th deadline is coming up. But if you do, contact me because I can share with you guys, that ad that I place, by the way, in the Home Business Magazine.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I want to add too, guys. As you're
The
seeing
math,
the back office.
yeah, the mastery
Oh, go
level, the
ahead,
new
Mom.
marketing Rolodex. Did you check that out, Mary Beth? Yeah.
Yeah, I did, Tammy. Yes, I love it. I love it.
And then the last training we put back there. And then of course the outside resource. But we're gonna just keep adding to that video vault every time that we have a training. So like I said, this week we're gonna have that training. March, we're gonna have one, April, May, and then it repeats each level, so we're gonna literally this is
Yeah.
gonna have like hundreds of videos by the time we're done. Well, it already does, but I'm just saying like underneath the specialized training right here. I can't show that because, like I said, some people are not paid on here. But we have the Zoom Mastermind, how to create a Facebook event. Did you guys know last year with that one strategy, a Facebook event, put 100,000 in my pocket? People are sleeping at the wheel with those Facebook events, let me tell you. When I have an actual Zoom, leverage me. Make money off of me, baby. I mean, seriously. Like I create a Facebook event, I launch it, I can private message people, my friends and family. Well, number one, I don't have friends and family on there. I sell to strangers, right? You guys are not my friends and family, right? Well, you're my friends, but I'm saying you're not related to me, right? Like William, for example, in New York City, he sent me $2,000. He's right there. He sent me $2,000. He's not my friend or family, family now. But I'm just saying, like people will send you money when you bring them to one of my Zooms, you know. But now the 7 minute video. But I'm just saying, I want automation. I want more time freedom. I just feel like everybody deserves that, right? And so all of the training is literally in the back office, so you don't have to bug your referring member. Okay. I got rid of the word sponsor, by the way. We're not sponsors. That's in another, kind of deal. I'm just saying your referring member does not have to ever train you if they don't want. Now, of course, give you some guidance, yes, but I'm saying, you refer people into here, we take care of them. I have a support guy that's Marybeth knows who I'm talking about. She's even met him, and he's literally on the ball. We
Yeah,
pay.
he's fantastic, Tammy. He's super professional, super responsive, and he gets people right back on track real fast. He
Yeah.
gets them unstuck really, really fast. He's the best.
Hmm.
But he does a fantastic job. I know he's been with you for a long time,
He has over
and
7 years.
you're very lucky you have somebody of that, high caliber because he's really, really, really good.
Did you want to know how long it took me? It was like 10 years. It
I
took
was
me,
gonna say, yeah, I would imagine at least took you a couple years to find somebody like him.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
He's a security
fantastic.
for a major bank. So that's why I said it took him a little bit longer because he works for one of the major banks down south. And yeah, it took me 10 years to find a programmer to do all this. Because, like I said, I mean, yeah, everybody keeps talking about, you can build sites with AIs. No, I don't try it. Try to build a program like this. It costs a lot of money, thousands of dollars. Tens of thousands of dollars actually is what I've put into this. But I just want people to know, here's a new campaign. If you wanted to run a new campaign, let's say you have another offer, right? And it's a video right here that pops right up if you want to learn how to do a new campaign. And it's right here. So you can create your new campaign, XYZ company. You can select a page, however you want to do it. I put this one here. I like that one. And then you would put wherever you want the person to get your emails, right? Because I send your emails out. I send your emails out for you. And then you would link it to what our bridge page, and then you would put it in your category. So let's say I want to run a solo ad, right? And then I would save it like that, and it would go up like that. It's literally done, the campaign. So one second, let me find it. It would go right there under solo ad. Let me just find it here. There's one that I actually ran. So there you go. See, I got 173 opt-ins on that. Isn't that crazy? So, like I said, most people, while they're always looking for other like strategies, I have it right in the back office of Get Fearless Freedom. It's really great. So, anyone else have anything that they want to chat with or chat about with me? I don't care. I have time. I love this. I mean, marketing is fun to me. I don't know why, I like it. It's just because I've been doing it for maybe so long.
Tammy,
I just love it. Yeah. Hey, William, how are you?
hey, fine. Hey, I just, you haven't really heard much from me in a year, right? But
I haven't.
I am just as impressed with you and Rob tonight as I was a year ago. And I've been writing down tonight. I thought I've got to start this. So tonight I wrote down day one. So I'm wrapping my mind around. In fact, I've not opened my laptop yet, but I will. Um,
Really?
well,
You guys hear this? He got a brand new laptop shipped to him, but he still hasn't opened it. Now, why?
well, you know what? Well, it's easy to say that life gets in the way, and
Yep.
I've got an unusual work situation. Um,
Okay.
but the strange thing is, I let it go so long that I started getting nervous about it. When you know the unknown. So I thought, you know what, I can't put this off anymore. So I paid my dues every month because I still believe in it. And this was really good for me tonight, just to hear you and Rob again, because I'm just as interested, and I plan on taking action now.
There you go.
So.
Hey, it's just like a gym membership, right? I mean, I'm guilty of it.
Well, I have to
Gym right
admit,
up the road. Rob goes to all the time, but I'm like, you know what? I'm too tired. I had Charlotte all day. So
well,
it's the same thing here, you
I've
know?
been, when you put something off, it gets scarier because it's the fear of the unknown. And, I have a fairly fast learning curve with things, but I just got to just, take the first day. I love the thing that Rob said about Martin Luther King's quote, if you can't fly, walk, if you can't walk, crawl. Well, I'll crawl for a little while. So
Yeah.
thank you.
You're welcome.
You're
And the
welcome.
beautiful part about Get Fearless Freedom is, and I'll give you guys a little background story. I've been, I guess you could say, launching thousands and thousands of members for how many years now? 14. And I just want people to understand that normally systems or any company will not tell you where to go. They won't even give you an inkling, okay, of where to go to advertise. They won't even tell you that Craigslist, that maybe Craigslist is blocking some people. It blocks me. I can't control the resources that I give you. I couldn't control that Bob Schwartz passed away last March. He was the owner of the Home Business magazine. He died suddenly. I can't control those things. But the things that I can control are the things that I know, right? So I give you the resources and I update the resources all the time. Bob Schwartz passed away. He was a great friend. Go to my YouTube channel. You'll see him and he did an interview with me last February. Now his wife is running the magazine. I try to support her. She's having a hell of a time. Do you not know one person that has not lost? I lost my uncle a month ago. I got to go home and be home with him in September. I got to see him one last time. Now that's time freedom. It's not about the money, people. It's about the time that you have on this earth to spend with the people that you love. It's not all about all this how to and this and that all the time. Sure, I have the knowledge. I've done it for 14 years, but it's the time freedom that it gives me. And so I got to fly back in December, to the funeral. And I thought to myself, gosh, I'm so glad that I took my son to see his Uncle Dave one last time. I'm so glad that I got to have my husband that's known him for, gosh, we'll be married 38 years this year. You know what I mean? So those are the things that you can never get back. Think about that tonight as you're sitting there. Can I do something with this business? Absolutely. Can you start over again? Absolutely. I do every day. There's people out there that don't even know about this. There's people out there that don't even know about me, right? Some people don't even know about Tony Robbins yet, for gosh sakes, right? So you don't need to have thousands of people, but what you need to have is the heart to help people. That's what you need to have in this industry. Seriously. If it's always about you and what you can get and how can I get more, it's not what this is. This is what a community can come and to bring together for you. So I've helped many, many people last year. And you know what? I plan on helping lots and lots of people this year. It's a simple process. Step one, you drive traffic to your capture page. You bring them to the 7-minute video. I email them. I can talk to them for you. I never had anyone to talk to my prospects. I never did. I learned all this on my own. So I can shortcut your learning process. But the number one thing is remember family first, right? God, family first. That's just the way it should be. But I just can tell you that I just love helping people. And if you get stuck somewhere, or geez, this doesn't work, or this advertising method just shut down, whatever, go to something else. Why do you think I keep adding more resources back there? So there's so many, and maybe you can find one. Maybe you can find a honey hole. I mean, Facebook has worked really well for me. YouTube, solo ads, Craigslist, it may not work for you. Whatever you find, though, will work for you because your personality is different than mine. So
Mhm.
I just wanted everybody to understand that I put my heart into this. I absolutely love people. And when you start loving on other people is when your life will change. But you got to get over yourself. You got to get to that next level of saying, you know what? This is my year, because you said it, right? New Year's resolution. I know everybody says this, but you got to log in and do the training, just like I had to with my mentors. You got to log in, do the training. Don't be fearful. I'm right here. I'm the Fearless Mama, and I'm here to help you guys. So, anyone else have any other questions? I didn't know I was going to get on that little spiel about my family, but I'm telling you right now, I'm just so glad that it did not even faze me to say, Bob, make that plane ticket, get my plane ticket. And I got my daughter on that plane, and we took a plane trip back to New York in order to see my Uncle Dave for his funeral. So I could be there with my aunt. She's like one of my
Mhm.
favorite aunts in the whole world. And I was like, I gotta be there. And you know what? Because of this business, because of this industry, I was able to go. And there's nothing but
Yeah.
that can really, really change that. But you gotta log in, you gotta drive traffic. I'll show you guys some more stuff. Some of these campaigns that I've set up, I'm gonna set up a brand new one so everybody can say, okay, I know exactly how to do this tonight. You go here, you do a brand new campaign. Let's say you're gonna launch your business tonight, William. You're gonna open that laptop that you got a year ago, right? And then you're just going to sit down and you're going to create it and say, brand new campaign. And even if
Mhm.
you wanted, you don't have to, because guess what? I can't even spell it. Brand new campaign. Let's just abbreviate it. You already got it set up. You don't even have to set up a campaign. Rob did it for you a long time ago.
Yes.
So you don't even have to go through these steps. All you got to do is jump to this step and purchase some traffic, you know?
Gotcha.
I
Yeah.
mean, this is even updated since a year ago since you've seen it. So it's really amazing. You
Yeah.
can literally send traffic to any offer. Let's say you're in a health and wellness business. Maybe you're in a silver business. I got a lot of customers and all sorts of things. Please don't do crypto though, because those companies always eventually shut down. Okay. I've seen in 7 years, probably about thousands of crypto companies coming down. Okay.
Yeah.
So please don't do a crypto company in here though. I will actually say no. I will say no to you. Please don't run anything for crypto. But other than that, you can pretty much run this system for anything you want. Okay. You can
Yeah, I wanted to add, Mom,
obviously.
like I've been like it's on the tip of my tongue to add. I said it in the beginning too, but
Hmm.
a lot of the UI, like the changes we're doing as well, it's only going to get better. Like the some of the fonts and stuff like that, that's all going to be
It's
worked
really
out
fast
and
too. We
kink.
upgraded servers,
But
by the way.
the server's been upgraded. So basically, what that means is a lot of the feedback. If you see stuff, I want to say, everyone on here, if you see fonts, screenshot it and send it into support. Say, I noticed this, like of
Hmm.
LaDonna, please. I know you're good at this. Screenshot that puppy and send it into support that you saw, hey, that font is off and all that. Because if we get that,
Hmm.
it's just, some of the stuff, it has to roll out. So everyone,
Yeah.
I know some people are really good at that, and that's appreciative because if you say, "Oh, well, my name," it says "Hi Ladonna" at the top right. We're already fixing that. Already fixing that where it says "Hi Tammy." It's white.
Yeah. Because you
Well,
can't see it
we're
very well.
already figuring that out. I got
Yep.
most of everything, but I'm saying if you see stuff,
Same with
say it
this. I
right.
want it to be like
Yep.
darker.
Yep.
Um,
Oh yeah, all this is going to be rolled out, and it's going to even. What good news I want to tell them too, Mom, is I love what our programmer was saying, but a lot of this is going to even be more dynamically better as we keep growing and progressing because it's like UI is going to be more modern, minimalistic, very clean, and right to the point. Of marketing and making money together. So
yeah, and some
it's
people
really
are
cool.
asking like, where is their new 7 minute video? Just go to your area right here where it says payment information, like there. You just go here, right, like that. So, yep, like that. And this is your new 7 minute video. And like Mary Beth was just saying, she likes this edition because it's very clean, white. It's right there. If they have any questions after that video, I might even drop this 800 number down underneath. I might have him make a slight change instead of I want them to listen to each video. Listen to every video that I put on here now on the sales page. It'll make so much sense to you. If you have any questions after the Zoom, get back to the person. All you got to do is go to their email or message them for their link, their sales page. And right here, I mean, I have a pop-up for the 1,000 level, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I got a pop-up for the 2,000 level, 5 minutes and 16 seconds. Like, we can't explain it anymore. And then, like I said, the done for you emailing's here in the one-click sales funnel. And then, of course, our new testimonials are going here. We got to put more on that we got sent in. Okay. So that's still another thing that we are adding. FAQs, I might even drop one down there about whatever level you're at, you'll get paid at. I might put a FAQ on there. So, so that's it. That is literally the new launch. Yeah, I might add even one more, and you're going to get another different welcome video. By the way, you can skip over the welcome video. If anyone knows, you can go right down to the written guide, and here's the written guide on how to drive traffic right here. It's capture page. This is a 3-step sales funnel. Um, from the capture page to the sales page would be a 6-figure year. If you're going to use a bridge page, then you're, looking more like a 7-figure year, 7-figure income earner. So that's when you get more advanced. You can put a bridge page in there. I love a couple of the bridge pages that I've seen. I love Rob when he sets up people with a bridge page. Very, very branded. It's very good. So this is the guide that you get right there when you join. So, and we're always tweaking that. So yeah, you can't get you can't get any better than this as far as a
Yeah.
funnel.
Yeah, it's all dynamic. New servers, like I said, we got it really fast, really zippy.
Yep.
Like all the newer, there's like, font stuff like that. Anything you find, absolutely feedback, throw it in so we can fix all that, stuff that we've probably seen, but it's good. But
Mhm.
it's super exciting because when I've gotten even some of the other stuff that we're gonna do and integrate, just as it's rolling out, it's gonna be one of those clean, simple back offices that you're just going to be like, you know what, I can do this. I can do this in 2026. So a lot of my design elements came into this new look and how we're going to be rolling out forward. And like in the programmer's words, where we know he's almost like saying it like confident. It's like it's pretty cool. But he says, I have found newer UI. Remember this, Mom, earlier? He says that I
Yep.
believe our members are really going to be happy about.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just
He's
like
always
my
adding
jaw was
stuff.
like, oh my gosh, like this is so cool. So
Yep.
that was awesome. So a lot of great
Will
new
the bridge
changes.
pages be updated? Well, your sales pages, is that what you mean? All sales pages have been all updated all across the members, all across the board. So he clicks one button and you don't even have your old sales page anywhere to look. So all you
Yeah,
got to
bridge
do is
pages are always something you have to do yourself. You
bridge
can go to
pages, yeah, those are
Canva, you
all
can upload any
personalized.
PNG.
They're
Yeah,
personalized. So
yep,
yeah,
you can do it.
you'd have to re-get with Rob and you'd have to get his price on how to edit if you wanted him to edit stuff. Let me just go back into the back office. What she's talking about is a branding page. So there's branding pages back here. You can go here into your back office, and if you have one set up, there's the one that I've been running. So, and I have my own like video there. So I had Rob do that. I paid him. Yep, I pay my son. So I just want people to understand that, any custom work you want done, you would get with Rob and you can pay him. That's over and above the services, obviously, if you want something done for you. So there's that. But yeah, the actual page under your affiliates tab, under payment information, that's all been up across the board updated. New logo and everything. New logo was established in 2019, so people can stop asking me, how long have you had this? And then Mary Beth's right here, Bruce's and Chris's testimonials. I thought they were the most powerful. If you have a testimonial, please send it in. We will get it on the new page. It only helps you in your conversions. Okay. I should do a Zoom on edification sometime because when you edify the company, when you talk in your language and you talk powerful, the more people and the more money comes to you. I believe in that. I believe in the law of attraction. So, whatever you think about, bring about type thing. So make sure that, you do those sort of things. So yeah, I'm glad you love the colors. Oh, great. Yeah, you hopped on late. We're actually ready to wrap it up here. Again, if you want to join us on by the 21st, make sure you get back to the person, sign up on the page, or go to the 800 number, call in. We also have a texting platform. I forgot to say that. Oh my gosh. If you do text 800-995-0795, I get back to you with my personal cell phone. So I can text you any of the questions you have. And that's it. So yeah, we've added a lot of stuff. I know it's a lot, but you know what? All you gotta know is your website address, and that's where you drive the traffic. That's pretty much how we sum it up. So yeah, you'll figure it out. Oh, it's really easy to update a bridge page. I'm just gonna end